Good morning to all of you. I hope all of you are well at your home. Now today we will discuss about the first poem, My Mother at 66. First of all, just little bit introduction about the poet of the poem, Kamla Das. Now this is a picture of the Kamla Das and you can easily recognize who is Kamla Das. Now something about biography of Kamla Das. Kamla Das was born on March 1934 in Kerala and died in 31st May 2009, and she was one of the Indian's original and versatile writers, and she was also known by her one-time pen name Madhukvati and Kamla Das, and she was also known as Kamla Shaurya, and she was an Indian English poet and literature, and at the same time as leading Malayalam author from Kerala, India. And she got inspiration from her great uncle Nalpat Narayar Menon and the mother Nalpat Balmani Amma. And she took to writing at an early age and continued even after marriage, as she was encouraged by her husband to write. Her writings reflect exploration of a wide range of relationship from women's point of view, a daughter, a wife, and a mother. He works her works are filled with women's desire for self-expression and freedom. Now come to the text of this poem. My mother at 66. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, dozed, open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of corpse and laced with pain. That she was as old as she looked. And when the poetess driving from her parents' home to Cochin International Airport, Kamla Das noticed her mother, who was sitting beside her, dozing with her mouth open. Her face was pale like a dead body. The expression on her face was clearly one of pain born out of fear of separation and old age. A sudden fear and pain crops in the poet's mind, and she realizes that her mother is old now and could pass away, leaving her all alone. And though the realization was alarming, it was hard to accept. After that, then looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at a young trees sprinting, the merry children sprinting out of their homes, but after the airport security check. Now, in order to drive her thoughts away from the agony and pain on looking at her mother's face, colorless, pale face, Kamla looks outside the car. The trees racing past, and the speeding car were grim reminders that time has flown by. Joyous children playing outside represent young energy and life. All this probably reminded for her childhood when her mother was young. Now, but after the airport security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her wan, pale as a late winter's moon, and felt that old familiar as my childhood's fear. But all I said was, "See you soon, Amma." "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile. After the security checkup at the airport, Kamla Das looked back at her mother, standing a few yards away, looking pale and grey like the winter room. The poet senses a familiar pain, and her childhood fear of the thought of losing her mother comes back. And overcome with sorrow and fear, she bids her old mother goodbye and keeps smiling to hide her feelings. I hope you understand this poem. Now just let's come to the poetic devices that used by the poet in this poem. The first is simile. How can we just have to know that the poet just have to use a simile in this poem? Just like some example, wan pale as a late winter's moon. Then the personification, trees sprinting. And the third is repetition, throw away, thought away, smile and smile and smile. And the another device is metaphor, merry children spinting out of their homes. Now these are the poetic devices that used by the poet in this poem. I hope you understand this poem very well.